coming into last spring, it was all about me learning a new position. And now after playing, I went into last year as someone with limited experience playing inside linebacker, and now, I have a full 10 games under my belt, and I've been able to kind of dive deeper into my own skill set and kind of fine-tune things this spring, as opposed to last spring where I was just focused on getting the plays down, getting used to what I'm seeing in front of me. So personally for me, it's been a good developmental period.
The game is about experience, and the game is about knowledge. The more time you're on the field and the more time you're around the coaches and the playbook, and an opportunity to really study video and the game itself, the better you become. As a youngster, everything moves very, very quickly. As you get older and more knowledgeable and more experienced, the game starts to slow down.
We can't be relying on the guy next to you to get it. You should be the one making sure the guy next to you gets the call. Everyone got that? We need that. We need that.
When Kurt went down, when Mark went down, we needed someone to talk, and I kind of tried my best to get into that role by example, by the way I play, and kind of as we're out on the practice field, making sure everyone's where they need to be and doing what they need to do. And as we go through the spring, I think that I've just carried that over, that same mindset.
Hey, it's about how much we care about each other. Oh, yeah. It's about how much we care about each other. It's about how much we care about those guys out there.
I mean, I don't think Tommy assumes a leadership role. I mean, he is one of our leaders, and he has been one of our leaders. Everything
that we've done since the end of the season has been kind of driven through what we experienced. We have so many guys who were able to touch the field. You look at it as a blessing and a curse. It was a curse because realistically we probably could have done a lot better than we did. But that's not necessarily all due to injuries. I think that we all understand that we didn't perform as well as we could have with the guys that we had. And that's something that's what really haunts you. So as we're going through this spring, through winter workouts, it was all about that. It was all about getting yourself to be the best version of you that you could be. My balance was definitely the key. There were a couple times where I would be on the ground, and that was something that I came into this spring saying I'm not going to touch the ground once, whether it's on blitz pass or where it's easy to get just knocked out of position a little bit. That's been a really, really key focus for me through weight training too, just building up my base and kind of as I'm going through the spring, it's been a huge focal point that I've gotten a little bit better at.
Tommy is one of the most enthusiastic, energized young men that I've ever been around, and his commitment to the game is absolutely phenomenal. The time he puts in off the field is unbelievable, and it's equally as important as the time that you put in on the field.
I do feel like we're acting as more of a unit than a bunch of guys out there trying to make plays. We're a bunch of guys doing what we're supposed to do and trying to make plays. So I think that's a huge difference from where we were. And I think you can sense it. When we get into competition periods, we're flying around and we're doing what we need to do.